Hello everyone and welcome back to Cooking with Chad. Now, this evening, well, since you're already here, you already know what we're talking about. We're talking about ramen noodles. Now, at some point in your life, you've been in a rush and you needed supper, and all you had in the cupboard was a pack of ramen noodles. Or maybe you were going through a financially tight time and all you could afford was ramen noodles. I'm here to tell you, there are some ways to spice up your ramen noodles and to make you look forward to those things. Alright, so let's jump right in. As you can see, I have my water boiling. That's a good place to start. I like using about, 2 cups, 2.5 cups, usually around 2.5 cups of water, just plain old, your average water. Just, make sure you have a drink too before you start. If you started, go back, restart the video, get yourself a drink, and then we'll go. Alright, so one thing that really helps is adding some vegetables, alright? So my method I'm following tonight isn't cut and dry. You can move it around, use what you have in your cupboard. I'll be throwing out ideas as we go along. That way, you kind of do what you do. Alright, we're going to start out. I went to the local grocery store, got some just baby cut carrots. They're fantastic for just eating plain. Also, they work well. Just chop them up into little pieces like that. Dump them into some boiling water. Kind of scrape them all in there. You're going to let them, get a spoon out here. You're going to let those kind of boil around there in the boiling water for a little bit. Now is a good time while your carrot's waiting in there to add some seasoning to your water. I like some Worcestershire sauce or Worcestershire, depending what you prefer. Sprinkle a little of that in, kind of gonna give it a nice flavor. Some ground pepper really adds a nice edge to it. Gonna set that off to the side. Now I like some seasoned salt. That's up to you. If you don't, that's completely up to you. Also some oregano, but I'm gonna add that here a bit later. All right, so we're just gonna kind of let those carrots are kind of starting to boil again. We're going to give it just a minute here. And you want it to get back to a good boil. You don't want it to just be simmering. And as you can see, I'm using my Instant Pot, just on saute mode for this. Works fantastically well. I would recommend it. I bought a non-stick pan with a glass lid. It works really well. If you have a small kitchen, you don't have a cooktop, it just works incredibly well. So that's what I do there. So we have things back to a good boil. Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to put an egg in here. Now this adds some protein, adds some flavor. If eggs aren't your thing, then I wouldn't recommend it. But if eggs are your thing, if you enjoy eggs, that's a great thing to do. Get in there with a spoon, a fork, a whisk, and just kind of stir it around there in the water. Pretty quickly after you throw that in, you're going to want to go ahead and throw your ramen noodles in. So I like to crack them up in the bag really well before I put them in there. But I know some people would rather have them, just all in together. Now make sure you get your sauce packet out of there, because that's pretty hard to get out of the boiling water. So we're going to kind of let it get back to for sure a boil. Make sure we have everything cracked up. And just kind of ease it back in there. Alright, just throw that off to the side. You don't need that anymore. Alright, now you're just going to take it, kind of stir that around. Make sure you have any bigger chunks are below the surface of the water, because otherwise you'll kind of get, really nasty, crunchy bit of ramen in there, and ain't nobody wants that. Now, this is another thing I like to do at this point. I fried me up some bacon in my panini press here a little earlier. So I'm going to just go ahead and chop that into some little tiny pieces. That's going to also give you some more protein, add some flavor in there. You want to get those in pretty quickly. You don't want to spend a lot of time. What you guys can't see is kind of coming back to a boil again. Alright, we're going to dump that bacon in there. Once again, stir it around a little bit. Stir it a few times, make sure you have plenty of Make sure everything is underneath water, nothing's sticking out. This is the time now, about this, it's simmering. I'll usually kick my Instant Pot over to slow cook. That just kind of gives it medium heat then, keeps it on there. And dump your flavoring in. Now this is the chicken flavored. That's my personal favorite. Once again, that's up to you, whatever you prefer. Chicken flavor really goes well. Kind of mix that around a little bit again. Once again, out of towels, but maybe some shop towels. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't just use regular shop towels in your kitchen. And I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. It sure works better than toilet paper. I'll tell you what. All right. Last but not least, we're gonna take some butter. Butter makes everything better. Don't ever let anyone tell you differently on that. Anyone that knows me, who's been around me, cooked with me, knows that butter just makes everything better. Good, nice slab of it. Put it in there. Then once you put plenty in, put a little more in for good measure. That'll kind of give it a really smooth taste. There. And then I'm gonna kind of swirl that around again. We're just gonna let it simmer here for a couple minutes. That's really where we're gonna get our nice soupy taste. While we're waiting for that, we'll just put the spoon here. We're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of oregano in there. It all depends how much water you want to add. If you want more of a noodly texture, or you want more of a soupy texture. I went for more of a soupy texture tonight. Now with this, you can add spinach, it's fantastic in there. You can add mushrooms. You want to add those a little earlier. Spinach you want to add about the same time you add your noodles. And it'll just really make a nice soup instead of just your basic ramen noodles. Some other things you can do, you can just make regular ramen noodles when you get done. You drain the water off the top and throw them back in your Instant Pot, because I'm sure you're just using your Instant Pot. Throw them back in there and kind of fry them up a little bit. Throw some pepper, some onions, some veggies in there, and you'll really have like a stir fry of sorts. Not your average stir fry, but it'll be it won't let you down. And I'm gonna be honest with you right now. This isn't gonna be something that's just gonna blow your mind. I mean, it'll blow your mind, but not like steak blow your mind, right? But you'll enjoy it. It'll be a good change up. And while we're waiting for that to kind of finish sauteing up, I'm gonna tell you about one of my friends. He has this fantastic t-shirt. It is a peach colored t-shirt. And I don't have one here tonight, but I'm gonna put one up here in just a minute, but I want to tell you about it first. And it says, "For Peach Shake" on it. And it has a peach shake on it. It's a fantastic shirt. It'll be like right up here somewhere. There'll be a picture of it. Like there. Right there. So look at the picture. Alright. Let's wait for that. Alright. Fantastic. This is getting close to done here. Just smelling fantastic, looking fantastic. I'm gonna give a shout out. We're waiting to my local Walmart. You think you run over there, buy one of these for 10, 15 bucks. Like, I mean, it's a nice plate. They just won't go wrong. But I didn't pay 10 or 15 bucks. $2 for this plate. I just needed to do justice to my my fancy ramen noodles tonight. All right, well, that's almost ready. While we're waiting, we're gonna whip some cilantro here out of our drawer again, since it was there from last time. And we're gonna kind of whip off a little bit of the end, the tops, and add some cilantro. We're gonna take just a little bit of it. We're gonna pinch a little bit into our soup, not a whole lot, because you get a little pretty cilantro taste. And we'll put some on top when we're done yet. I'll set that off to the side for now. We'll take our spoon, really mix it around here one more time. That cilantro taste in there. We're gonna go ahead and shut that thing off because it'll be good from here on out. In there. All right, whip out a. To be honest with you, I really thought I had a ladle in there, but I don't. So we're just gonna go the basic way. We're gonna grab it, just a hot pad to the edge. Take our bowl here, kind of stir our soup around again, and get it good, nice and mixed up, kind of dump it there into the plate, and if you're by yourself, you just dump the whole thing in. Get all of it there. All right, throw that in your sink to wash up later. Gonna take that. Let's go grab some cilantro. Sprinkle some cilantro on top. All right. Oh, this is just looking better and better. I'm getting so excited. Now this pairs really well with a nice green tea, Gold Peak. Kind of just pop that open, top off that, kind of pour it into your glass. Really, a nice side flavor there. All right, and that is what you're left with. So I don't know if you guys can kind of get a good view of that. It's gonna make you just a downright good supper. Whip out some Ritz crackers, kind of whatever crackers you think pairs well with it, and I'm sure it'll taste fantastic. You'll love it. You'll probably your kids will be begging for ramen noodles. That's the first time that's ever happened, but it may happen, so watch out. All right, that's it for tonight. Thank you guys very much for watching. I want to apologize for the audio quality. I still have not gotten my mic to work. I'll work on that maybe next time, possibly, but don't plan on it. I'm busy. Also, I want to do a giveaway here tonight. So, for every like that I have down in the like section where you like this video, I will give away 1 ounce of coffee. So if I get 8 likes on this video, I'll give away an 8-ounce bag of coffee. I will pick the winners for those on next week's video, so you guys will find out how many ounces of coffee I'll give away. I'll separate those up into smaller portions, or however it ends up. I don't know. We're doing it on the fly. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video for sure. Subscribe. Come back again next week. I will be doing a rerun of last week's redneck sushi video. My apologies on that. It's just how life happens. Anyways, that's it. I'm out. We'll see you guys in the next one.